time is 8:54. The morning time on this to the water, May 22nd, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Water News on this to the water, May 22nd, 2018. God, oh, good morning to you all. This lovely to the water, May 22nd, 2018. It is 8:54 in the morning time, and it's 61 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on Peter Channel Morning News at 8:54 is Republican leaders will be allowed to see some information of Russian investigation. Gun battle negotiations lasted 50 minutes before Texas school shooter was apprehended, sheriff said. New volcanic eruption in Iran spaces power lava in the ocean, triggering more fears. Iran sanctions sheriff condemns Pompeo announcement. How China acquires the crown jewels in U.S. technology. Kansas shooting, Adam Pearson pleads guilty to hate crime. Democrats look to reshape summer politics. Tuesday primaries will be key. U.S. sends powerful warships to Japan amid looming Trump-Kim summit. You didn't take action as Afghans reject offer narrative of a war against Taliban. President Trump improves new sanctions on Venezuela the two-way. Karen Bradley, Northern Ireland will leave customs union. China slashes tariffs on imported cars. Tesla and Consumer Reports continue feud fall. Model 3 review. Sony takes control stake in EMI Music Publishing. A woman will lead the New York Stock Exchange for the first time in its 226-year history. Look at stocks now. Up tonight with 20 points at 25.0, 13.29. SP 5 up 20.04 points at 27.33.01. And Nasdaq up 3.9, 70 points at 73.94.04. Take a look at some news from The Wire. On the first anniversary of the Manchester concert bombing, Britons will observe a moment's silence on Tuesday in honor. 22 people who died in an attack. Philip Wilson, the Archbishop of Australia, was found guilty Tuesday, considered abuse by another priest more than 40 years ago. The Swedish government has distributed pamphlets in every household that informs people what to do in the case that the country is under attack. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio this week told the NYPD not to arrest people for smoking marijuana in public and instead give him a summons. Billionaire toy mogul Isaac Larian has abandoned his bid to try to save the U.S. mega retail Toys R Us. A special prosecutor has been appointed in an invasion of privacy case involving a Missouri governor. Eric Grates, who faces growing calls to step down. Surge in youth voters yet to materialize, local officials said. Fighting a losing war as local high school students react to Texas school shooting. Ty Waterman in the run for Attleboro City Council in the fall. Hannah Goldman, Norton High School student, coordinates a call to benefit women's rights charities. Ex-North Attleboro man sentenced to the prison to horrendous child rape case. An alleged 5-time drunken driver in Attleboro was ordered held in jail without bail. Monday pending dangerous hearing in Attleboro District Court. Student injured after the van rear-ended the bus in Brockton as a 40 series van rear-ended a VHS van that had been one student on board Monday morning. United in Orange and Black. Stoughton returns to classes after tragedy. Humans just open over 1% of all life, but 83% destroyed of wild mammals, according to study. Esther, right orbited backward from around Jupiter's first interstellar immigrant from beyond our solar system. China wants to be the first country to land on the dark side of the moon. SpaceX will launch satellites for NASA and Iridium today. Lenny Peters and her nurse who died battling the Nipah virus. Scientists reveal likely cause of childhood leukemia. Accidental use of ADHD drugs up sharply and giant bacteria worms the rate effect, but scientists just noticed them. Peter Children's time is 8:58 on this to the ball. Time now for a sports report. The Boston Celtics fall today. Cleveland Cavaliers 111-102 to tie this series up. 2 games apiece. Game 5 will be tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. at the Garden. LeBron James gets the Cavaliers win, but the CBA made it fun. Could the Miami Dolphins make the playoffs to 2018 PFF season? Possible surprise. Counterfeiters know to temper truthfully gets abused by father. And Kevin Durant weighs it out Charles Barkley and sort of Draymond Green. Peter Childers' time is 8:59 on this Children on. Time out for Peter Cello Trevor returns the check. Baby! Let's study off on the NBT with a available trade 010-807 inbound that's departed. Mid-runners are in 50-25. It's late to the early mechanical issue. And otherwise, that wake mid-rail very lands on the NBT are looking good. Okay, look at that hours and byways in New England. Let's study off down in Providence and vicinity where 146 to the south outside, slow between 123 and Lincoln Avenue and Route 15 doing an accident 146 south out Route 15 in North Providence. 95 at the northbound side, also between Route 33 walk oriented. That's how Providence 195. 195 westbound get a next to Route 149 in East Providence. So it's backed up at East Providence all the way to 149 and 44 Route 195 on westbound side. Route 4 to southbound side, little slope between 102 and exit oriented. Route 1 in North Kingstown, Jamestown, Newport about no bridges out. Looking good. 146 at both ends is back between 146 and 89. Route 99 and Lincoln Woonsocket stretch. 99 the northbound side, so between 129 and 122 to Lincoln Woonsocket stretch. Out to the Cape and vicinity, board bridge to the southbound side. Low slope, 20 at the northbound side. Low slope at the board rotary. 495 at the northbound side, and so between Route 85 and up at the oriented and the Mass Pike out in. 195 at the northbound side, so between Route 1 and Shut and Route 128 Casted. Route 24 at the northbound side, also between 27 and Brooklyn and Route 128 Casted. And Route 3 at the northbound side, so between 18 and Wave and the Braintree Split. Braintree Split at the northbound side, the also Mass Pike at the eastbound side, so between 495 and Westboro oriented, the Austin Brighton tolls. Mass Pike both ends back between Lloyd Urban and the South Bus and 7th Expressway at the northbound side, so between Braintree Split, Audio United. Dorchester and hit back again on 93 northbound from the Mass Pike. To the Mass Ave at 93 both ends back to Boston and backed up. 93 on the southbound side, it is slow between 495 and Edinburgh oriented to Route 120 in Wilmington doing an earlier accident an hour ago, and hit back again 93 southbound from Medford oriented to the Zacobridge back to Boston. Route 128 at the northbound side, so between 135. The native bottom way Route 20 Waltham. 128 at the southbound side, so between Linford oriented Lexington. Route 1 on the southbound side is so between 60 Revere oriented to Route 83 out of Charlestown. Some of the calendars are slow. Route 43 to the southbound side, so between 485 low down to Billwick and Hibbeck and around Route 128 in Burlington. 485 to the southbound side is so between Lawrence all the way down to Route 83 to Andover. 485 at the southbound side, also Westford Stretch and 485 at the northbound side, so between 3 and 3A in the low Lexington low area. And 146 at the northbound side, and it's slow around 290 at the Worcester and 290 eastbound side, it's so between 146 at the Route 9 in Worcester. Peter Childers' time is 9:02 on this. To the morning, and it's time now for a weather report. A little cloudy start. A little cloudy start to your morning as clouds coming in much of Boston vicinity and Vermont, North Germania, and clouds stretching all the way down to western Massachusetts and then Connecticut and Northern Rhode Island, and seeing some rain showers from Athol, Massachusetts, stretching to western Mass and up into eastern New York City and southern Vermont and southwestern North Carolina and Keene, New Hampshire. And zooming you out, and it shows a heavy band of rain showers from Elm Grove on and North Bernardston in Massachusetts and north of Greenfield, Mass. And zooming you out, and it shows a line of rain showers stretching the line from upstate New York all the way down to northern New Jersey, down to eastern central PA and down to Maryland, and stretching all the way down to West Virginia, down for the Ohio Valley from 7 hours from, and stretching all the way down to western Kentucky. Tonight, the Boston Red Sox will have a game against the Tampa Bay Rays. Game time, 7 o'clock in Tampa. And the rain showers will make its way towards western Massachusetts, Connecticut by about, at noontime will be in central western Massachusetts and Vermont direction by about, and then 2 o'clock makes its way to the Boston vicinity by about 2 o'clock. And then 4 o'clock it'll be in its way towards Norton, and then the rain showers will make its way towards the region, and it'll be out of here by about early tomorrow morning. All right, temperatures better around the region. It is in the 60s in much of eastern New Massachusetts, and we're down to 70-degree weather in Marshfield, Massachusetts, while it's in the 50s to 60s in western central Massachusetts, Connecticut, and It is in the 50s and 60s, about your northern wind with a 45-degree wind from Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, North Massachusetts at 9:04. Temperature is 62 degrees. That temperature, humidity 4%, 2.57 degrees, by around 0.15 inches of the city. Winds east southeast, and it's calm. Right now, our forecast goes like this. Day at Church 5 p.m. Close skies, but 71 degrees. Calm wind coming. Stop at 6 miles an hour. Afternoon, chest patch 30%. New principal less than 7 inches possible tonight. Shots made before 11 p.m. Petrifog. After midnight, no, 52 degrees. Stop with about 5 miles an hour. Coming, DVD, chest patch is 8%. New principal between 10 inches possible for Wednesday. A slight change of shots and thunderstorms before 7 a.m. Then a slight change of shots between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. Patch fog before 9 a.m. was class skies. The crust is sunny, most of the sun's coming 70 degrees and northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Just patch 20%. When night, 8 slight change of shots before midnight. Increased skies about 52 degrees and non-variable wind. Just patch 20% for Thursday. Most sunny, most crisp, but 70 about 51 degrees. Just patch is 0% with a northeast around 3 to 5 miles an hour for. Ask me if it's better channel morning. Mostly cast skies, but 71 about 54 degrees. Just patch 35%. And for Memorial Day, just shots mostly cast skies 69 degrees and just patch 30%.